girl, motherfucking hey.
Hey.
How you is?
I'm good. How are you?
Good? Y'all, we have Dee Dee here. She's Desiree's mom, and she's going to be on our podcast, and we're super excited about it this week. Hi, Dee.
Hi.
Welcome to the Adventures of Des and Court. I'm Court.
I'm Des.
What are y'all thankful for? Instead of hot flashes, maybe we should talk about what we're thankful for.
This is one of those that you get put on the spot, right?
Yeah.
And then we get to say that just your standard answers.
Just your pageant answer.
Your pageant answer. Okay. Mm-hmm. Well, me personally, I'm very thankful for... Be like Miss South Carolina. Cliche answer, but it's true. I'm just really thankful for like my family and my close friends, which would be you too. Just, I'm thankful for you guys. You really do make the days a little brighter and get you through the BS of this life.
I love that.
Yeah.
You, Dee?
I am thankful for my friends, which are my children and you, Cortnie, and my family. And I'm also grateful for a warm place to sleep and to have food on the table every day.
Dee loves some food.
She do be loving a snack. I'm same thing, right? Thankful for family and you guys. I was sitting in my house the other day. We've lived there for 10 years. Redid it a couple years ago. But I got teary as I was going to bed. I was like, oh, we did it. My little house on 5 acres, we always dreamed that we would live somewhere and have some animals and some land. And it might not be much to somebody else, but it just made me
it's everything
so
to
grateful.
You.
Yep.
And that's what matters.
Yep.
Isn't it funny when you sit back and you go,
yeah,
we did it.
Definitely.
We did it.
Without always being in the panic to make sure you get everything done or, you can still pay your bills. And
yes. Or the rat race of needing more.
Right.
It's like, no, I don't need more. This is perfect.
Yeah. I think I did pretty dang good.
Yep. So we're just going to rapid fire some questions at Dee. Make her real uncomfortable.
Yeah.
It's like that.
And I'll just freeze.
Yeah. It's like that reel that keeps going around with the cat on the broom.
Yes.
It's the icebreaker. Okay, stand up, tell me your name and 3 interesting facts about yourself. And the cat's sitting on a broom and then it flies away.
Turns away.
It's like, I don't want to play this game.
Exactly. Not doing this. Just because you immediately don't remember anything about your damn self.
Yeah.
Your brain doesn't work. Your mouth won't work. Nothing.
Yes.
I don't know.
even remember my name.
I don't know who I am. It's the worst.
So I have one that's going to put you on the spot, might make you think for a second, but do you have a funny, crazy memory of Des growing up? Do you have any funnies?
I have one that's
You do?
funny, but it was when she was 2 years old.
Okay. Still, we got to hear it.
Okay. We lived in this apartment complex, and it had 3 sides to it, 3 buildings. And in the middle of those buildings were trees and, dirt and stuff, and a little bit of grass here and there, and the kids would play out there. Well, it had rained that day. And after it got done raining, we all went outside, and, I was letting them play, and I'm watching them, and Desiree finds a mud puddle and dips her head into it.
Oh, my God.
She bent straight over and dipped her head into it. And when she raised her head, I don't know how I did it, but I had the camera with me. And she raised her head, and her hair was full of mud coming down to a point to her nose and dripping in her mouth. And it was just funny.
Oh, my
that
God,
she
I love it.
Decided to dip her head in a mud puddle.
She would never now.
No. Well, this is coming from the mother. She ironed our socks when we were kids. lace socks.
Yeah.
She ironed those so that there was a seam across the
Across the
a
top
seam
of the
across
foot.
the top of
Oh
them.
my goodness.
I don't
Yeah,
know why.
we always had our shiny shoes, ironed socks, like
We're
she
dressed
has-
every day.
yeah, and she has definitely put it in to me that if there's a wrinkle on my clothes, I look like just the most unput together person.
But I feel
I
like
hate
that's
it.
balanced. She let you go dip your head in the mud.
Yeah, but
remember that
we
picture.
started off looking good.
Yeah, exactly.
End of the day, looked like she got hit by a bus.
Oh my goodness, I wonder what was going through your mind. Let me just put my head in this. I couldn't have been, I probably would have laughed, but I would have been like, no. I'm so don't get dirty, Mom.
Yeah.
I need to be better about that. As a
Well, no, you
grandma,
don't.
maybe.
As a grandma, you won't care.
Well, I think you will.
You will.
You
It's
still
just
care.
ingrained.
It is. I have little grandchildren
Yeah.
who get dirty. I mean, dirty. And I just hold it back. I don't
It's
say
still in
nothing.
you.
She's like, oh my God.
Like,
Wash that nose. Wash
or
that face.
I want to brush their hair, and they don't want to brush their hair. Yeah.
All right, well, it's just going to be who I am.
Yep.
I love that.
Yeah.
So here's a funny one. If we were arrested, Courtney and I,
Oh, goodness.
what do you think it would be for?
Stalking.
Oh, I didn't expect that.
Yeah. Yeah. Y'all always be looking, oh, well, let's go over here and see what is going on over here, and let's wonder what that was.
It's not stalking, it's well informed.
You're very informed.
Who do we get it from?
I don't know.
This lady's the one
She'd
at
be
the
right there
window.
in a jail cell with us.
Yep. She would, because she'd be in the back seat of the car going, oh, no, I think I just saw.
My favorite is when something goes on in this office. Like, I definitely want to be informed, but these two are at the window. Mm-hmm. They're looking at it.
Oh, my God.
You
So-
know it.
You can't help it. And
Right.
then you forget that people can see through that window, right, Mom?
Right. Yeah.
And you're up on that window. You might as well smash your face against
Right.
it, right?
Right.
Hand on the hip.
Yeah.
What about the guy riding
Jaw.
down the sidewalk? Remember that day? He had a, wasn't it a bicycle or something that had a motor, and he
Yes.
went by the window like it looked like 50 miles per hour.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you two
Meow.
immediately up. Y'all see that guy?
Yeah.
What
What's
are
he
you
doing? Informed.
Well,
Well
there you go.
informed.
Yes.
That's how you stay safe.
Yeah.
It is how you stay.
That's how
Yes.
you stay
Yeah.
safe.
Stay safe.
Hey,
Stay
hey.
safe.
You know, stay safe. Be vigilant and well informed.
We know you listen to the podcast, but do you ever listen and think, what the hell?
What do you mean?
Like, are you like, oh my God, why'd they say that? Or, what the hell?
Not really, because I'm not really
know
ever
us.
shocked.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. She
The
like,
mother-
yo,
The mother comes out in me
does.
sometimes when I am listening, and I say, okay, that's enough F-bombs.
yes.
Y'all
I get
stop that.
Yeah, we know it. So
We're working
a
on
lot
it.
of times, like, it's just us, so we're gonna throw one or here or there.
Well,
but
it's a good, strong word.
Yes,
And
and
it really
what do you
gets...
call it? Emphasizes.
Yeah, yeah,
A sentence enhancer.
Yeah, sentence enhancer.
definitely.
But there are some times when we go to post it and we're like, we
But it's
said
okay.
a few too many.
Yeah. You need that feedback, though.
Oh, yes,
Even
you
the
do.
mom feedback of watch your mouth.
I'd do the same thing to my kid.
I know y'all
too
would.
many
Both of
them.
you would.
Yep.
So, did you, Courtney, ever wash your kid's mouth out with soap?
No.
That was Dee's favorite move. It was. We weren't allowed to say booger.
You couldn't say booger.
No. You couldn't say booger, and you couldn't call someone stupid.
No.
She would wash your mouth out with soap.
Dang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never had my mouth washed
Like
out with
bar soap,
either.
bar
I
dial
bet
soap.
that's so hard to get out.
Well,
I mean, that's a good
The thing-
lesson, though.
Oh, for
thing
sure.
is, I'm gonna get you where it came from,
Yeah.
your mouth.
Oh, I mean,
I would spanking or a nose in the corner
It's a
ain't gonna
good-
fix it.
No.
that's a good lesson.
Yeah.
I almost like it a little bit more than a spanking. Like
Yeah.
you said, like I got to the point where when I would get a spanking, I'm not crying. You hit me as hard as you want, mother effer.
You totally were that kid too.
Was that kid.
Come at me.
But if you put soap in my mouth and you had to sit with that for fucking, see, there I go, for hours.
Well, don't hold back.
And you have to sit with that soap in your mouth for hours, and like probably food don't taste the same for a little while.
Mm-mm. Because it was a bar soap, and you
And
could
kids-
get it in your teeth and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I hated it.
I bet.
I watched my mouth a lot as a child.
You did?
Yeah, I feel like I did.
You
Because
watched your mouth. Yeah,
watched
you did.
it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like
Desiree
I could
didn't.
totally see her being
She
the one
didn't
that was
like to
like,
get in trouble.
I don't like that. Yeah, she still don't like
No.
no, it hurts my stomach. I talk a big game,
She does.
and then I'm like, never mind,
Yeah.
never mind. I have a lot of good ideas, but I'm gonna follow through on my.
You wouldn't do
No,
the crazy
I'm like, yeah, I don't want to get in trouble.
Yeah.
She's definitely saved me a few times.
Yeah.
Probably shouldn't do that.
Save that in the drafts. Do not hit send.
How about her headbutts?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
Lord.
These are some of my favorites. D, when you did not comprehend quick enough, she was headbutting a child.
Yeah. So we have to set the scene.
Teenager, I guess, not a child.
Yeah, not a child. She
No.
wasn't
Let 'em grow up a
WWEing
little
us
bit.
until we were bigger than her. So
Yeah.
she's a single mom of 3
Yep.
kids,
Yep.
and she had to keep order because, I mean, a lot of times she was working 2 jobs. So she had to be able to trust you to stay at the house and not act like an ass.
Yep.
So we got bigger than her pretty quick. I think I was bigger than you by the time I was 12.
I think it was
Young.
6th grade.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so 12.
11,
It was when we moved here to
Right.
Idaho.
I love the hand-me-downs too.
Oh, I know you do. But I got bigger than her, and so Danielle was bigger than her
She's
already by
tall,
then too. And Billy was the baby.
Yeah.
But she had to keep control.
Yeah.
And she couldn't spank you anymore or put
No.
soap in your mouth because you would just laugh at her at this point. And I remember the first time she headbutt me, I was like, what was that? But kids weren't brave back then. Like, I remember one time Danielle threatened, because you had headbutt her, to call Child Protective Service.
Yeah.
Dee said,
Do it.
Dee said, do it. I'll bring you the phone. I hope you're still alive when they get here.
I feel like especially as a single mom,
Well,
have
the
3 kids,
Yeah.
teenage and 2 girls, teenagers.
yeah.
I'm gonna put the fear of God in you.
exactly.
You gonna
I
fear me?
I remember one time when I headbutted him. I don't remember which one it was. Why did you do that? I said, I am trying to transfer some information through your thick skull.
I remember who it was.
Who?
It was Danielle, and I was sitting at the table with her because we were both in trouble for some bullshit that we pulled. And the fear of God worked for me.
Yeah.
Not for her.
Danielle, she would just kind of laugh at Mom, like, So if we were both in trouble together sitting at the table, I would just want Danielle to shut up so bad.
Oh, shh. Just
So
say
that,
yes,
like,
ma'am.
yeah, say yes, ma'am. D loved a yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And then you were off the hook, like you were allowed to go away. Danielle just couldn't help herself. She thought it was wrong, and she was going to let you know it was wrong. I'm like, look, we're both in this. Stop getting me in more trouble with your mouth.
Oh man.
Yeah.
That's some of my favorite stories.
Mm-hmm.
The headbutts.
Yeah.
Because as moms, you just got to figure out what works.
What can
That's all you, yeah.
I
And where do those ideas, like it hurt my head.
I bet.
Smack.
I can remember that though. Them red fingernails. I am trying to transfer information through your thick skull. And you were like, geez. But
eye
you're
roll.
probably just tired.
Yeah, for sure.
Bills were due. These kids are acting up. My headbutt everybody.
Yeah, I got work in a few hours.
Yeah, for sure.
Get your shit straight.
So what's your first memory of Cortnie as my friend?
Well, it was when she got her driver's license. And I can remember you asking me if you could go with her. She was going to come pick you up, and you asked me if you could go with her. And I said, she's driving, and yeah, her dad's letting her use her truck. Who's her dad? Where does she live? Where does her mom work? Where does he work? And here
Stalking.
Yeah, see?
Well, I needed to know
Yeah,
where
for
you
sure.
came from
Yes,
before I'm letting
where
her
my
get
kid
into
going.
right.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was my first memory. It's y'all taking off in Old Blue,
Old Blue.
going down the road, and I remember you better not do nothing stupid.
Yeah, we probably were.
I didn't
Oh, I
want
know you were.
Yeah.
I know you were. Some things you don't need to share with me. I don't need to know.
It's funny.
My favorite was your house. I know a lot of people say that. But it was always fun because your mom, like, while she still is a parent and had boundaries and y'all listened pretty well to her, it was fun to just sit there at the table with your mom and with you, Dee, and I always loved going to your house.
We always
It was
sat around and talked
Yeah.
and listened to music.
Giggled.
And, yeah.
it was fun.
I loved that about my childhood growing up. Like, even hearing it as a 40-year-old woman from some friends like Angie and stuff, you know, you think back to when our house was just different. Like, you were involved no matter how much you were working. Like, I don't ever remember going and hiding in my room or anything. Like, when my friends would come over, we would be in the living room watching TV. My mom would be laying on the floor, you know, probably trying to get in a nap before she had to work, or sitting at the table.
While she's cooking.
Yeah, while she was cooking, for sure. And there wasn't many households that were like
No,
that.
she was very open to all us asshole teenagers.
And she probably would have headbutt your ass too if you needed
She
it.
would have too.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, I enjoyed having all the kids at my house. I enjoyed knowing where y'all were.
Yeah.
If you were with me, I knew you were okay.
Yeah. Them wanting
Then
to
I
be
did-
at your house is such a compliment
Yeah.
as a parent too,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. Yeah. So when I wasn't there,
Oh goodness. Yeah.
Oh,
they had
bringing
a
up
good
old
time
shit.
We did
at
too.
my house, moving furniture outside on to the front porch, doing line dances in the living room,
Yeah.
playing music.
Oh my
Maybe
god.
a party or two.
There was never a party.
Yes,
It
there
was a small get together.
And I remember because your grandmother lived down the street. I said, "Did you see anything going on at the house?" She says, "Oh, no, nothing really, just a little bit of traffic."
Grams was a ride or die.
She was. She would never tell on you. And the crazy thing is so it was an acre of land. Our house was on one end and my grandma's house was on the other end. So there was a big field in between our houses. And, you know, we'd walk down to Mammal's or whatever, and she really would never tell on you. Well, this party you're referring to, that entire field was full of vehicles.
I remember.
And my grandmother still
Said,
protected and said, "I didn't see nothing." I'm like this, send her to heaven. She's earned them wings. She gets to go. I was always so relieved when she didn't rat on us.
she wouldn't.
She wouldn't.
No.
My headbutt's coming if you say anything other.
She was probably thinking, you know how grandmas think. They all survived. The house is still standing.
Yeah.
The cops weren't called. They're fine. They're
They
being
weren't
kids.
drinking. They were just hanging out.
Yeah.
No.
Just line dancing.
Just line dancing.
All the beer cans across the fence. But anyway,
That's what got you in trouble. Mm-hmm. Whose idea was that?
Danielle's. Because we were cleaning up the house the next morning. And I was moving because, like, my sister's built like a shit brick house now. She works out really hard.
Yeah.
She's super strong. But when we were kids, she wasn't that way. I always had a lot of strength. So I'm moving furniture back in, and she's picking up beer cans and stuff. And just reached over the fence because it was, sound like a typical Idahoan. That used to be a field.
Yeah.
And she just set him over there. I think her plan was to eventually get him, but we were running out of time.
And it was out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah.
Probably. She forgot.
And forgot about it. And Mom saw it. She must have gone snooping around.
I did.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, any good mom gonna go snooping around. Let me check this out.
Yeah.
She probably saw a bunch of tire tracks.
Probably.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, the weeds are laid down. She's like,
Yeah.
how'd that happen?
If you could relive a stage of life, would you? And what would it be?
Relive my kids all three being at home.
I love that.
And I might do a few things different, but I would slow down and enjoy it
Isn't
a
that
little more. Yeah, that's the stage
Yeah.
I would relive because it was some of my best times.
Yeah.
Best times. Yep.
I think a lot of moms feel that way.
I do too.
Like, even, Sophia just graduating, Trey just graduating, I'm sure for you too. Isaac just graduating.
And Joseph.
And Joseph, and you
Danielle,
just go, gosh, I would totally redo that.
Well,
Yeah.
all of us had them pretty young.
Mm-hmm.
And you're in that hustle. I need to work.
Right.
We got to pay the bills.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And you just don't have. It's not that you're don't want to be there. You just don't have the time. And you're just focused on, I need to get this shit done.
Yeah, you're trying to make sure they have the necessities.
And to
Yeah.
look back and think, I wish I could have a little bit more time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's like they say, the days drag on.
Days are long.
And the years just fly by.
So true.
So,
The older you get, Isaac said that to me. He goes, up here at school, the weeks just go by so fast. I was like, and every year it's gonna get faster.
yep.
It's
Yeah.
so funny.
Yeah.
Well, when you're a kid, you just feel like everything's so slow
Yes.
moving, and you're just waiting I can't wait till I turn 16 and can drive. I can't wait until I turn 18. Move out. And now it's like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
This is a scam.
Yeah. It
This is a scam.
It is. Adulting's not so fun.
Yeah. And now you're like, I wonder which tax bracket I fall in. Should I check on my 401k so that I can don't have to work till I'm 90? Like,
Yep.
it's a total scam.
Yep.
I have, what's the best excuse you've ever heard from Cortnie or I?
Or each.
Yeah, or individual.
Gosh. Well, I can think of one for her, but I can't think of one for you. Maybe
It's your tails. It's your tall tails. You be a tall tale telling.
I am not.
I got one for her too, but I don't know if it's podcast worthy. She might
No,
get a
because-
little
well, she's the
Morris.
one who can just come up with things
Yes.
that quick.
I'd just be
Oh.
like, sorry, woke up late.
Yeah. Not, I don't ever really hear it.
What
One of the
excuses?
best ones that she's famous for is at a function.
You knew she would say this once.
I got it. I know what she. Go ahead.
She said, I know what one my mom will say.
Yeah.
Go ahead. What is
she,
it?
She had to go clean the house. Yeah.
I was
And
like, I
so-
don't think I've ever heard her say that before.
Well, because she does not ever trying to get out of your function. She gets around too much family, and
Oh
it's
my
time for her
God.
to leave. But
You gotta clean
Nah,
it
I
up.
don't
know,
say
what
that
it
anymore.
was is she was sleepy. So when Desiree would say, "I got to go clean the house," she meant I got to go take a nap. That's what she was going to do. She wasn't going to be cleaning nothing.
It's exactly what I was doing.
And also, oh, I don't even know if I should say this, but what dish did you always get asked to bring?
The veggie tray.
Yeah. Because she waited to the last minute and didn't plan anything, but she can throw some pickles on a plate and a carrot or something. And it
My veggie
wasn't
trays.
the greatest veggie tray. It was whatever was in her fridge.
My veggie tray was always the worst.
She's like, here's the veggie.
Well, and I know that it's bad. I'm very well aware of who I used to be.
Right.
I've gotten better.
Yeah.
I have a partner in life now, right?
Yes,
Right.
yeah.
And
well,
your
back,
best friend helps you.
I know because
Helped you.
well, when you got your
learn.
best friend, like she can procrastinate, but she'll have shit done, right?
Yeah.
Like when it's go time, she's able to just do it.
You're the same way.
No, I'm still paralyzed until, well, I have gotten better on a lot of areas in my life, but
Yes.
I would wait until the day of Thanksgiving to make my veggie tray.
And you can't go to the store.
Do you know where I got a lot of my veggies for on the veggie trays? Country Corner on it.
You probably went your rounds. You're like, fuck, that one's closed. That one's closed too. Shit.
Not even thinking about it.
I mean, it's Wednesday night. Tomorrow's Thanksgiving. Maybe I should do that veggie tray I said I'd bring.
Oh my
Well,
goodness.
I actually one time was assigned the green bean casserole.
Waited till Thanksgiving night.
Thanksgiving morning, I was like, the gas stations have got to have it, right?
Oh my God.
It was so bad. But I would walk in so confidently, too, with it. Like, here you go.
Yeah.
And do you know
You
why?
do that.
Because it was...
This is what it's going to be. You're going to eat it or you're not.
Well, it's because it wasn't the only part of the meal.
Right.
Like, I knew Dee would deliver the turkey and the mashed potatoes. My sister was going to have some pretty brie, dish and all the pretty stuff. Because Danielle's an entertainer. She's so good at it.
Uh-huh.
Like, one year she had this fucking tree she bought. And you had to write down what you were thankful for and hang it on the
Cute.
tree. Like,
Yeah.
she's thoughtful that
Yeah.
way. And I'm like this. I got some pickles and pepperoncinis.
I found a carrot.
Here's my veggie tray. I'm sorry, I was at a ranch.
I'm just a single
Do you
mom,
have any?
and I gotta go clean my house.
Y'all made me tired. I gotta take a nap.
Mine was, and we can edit this part out, but I said she will tell you. I had a shit emergency. I'm running late. I had to shit.
Yeah, that's my new
She
go-to.
She really does.
And it really...
Sorry, shit emergency. I've been shitting all morning.
And what the problem really is I'm taking breaks.
Taking breaks so she can't figure out what she wants.
Curl
to
my
wear
hair.
yet.
I'm gonna lay across the bed.
Yeah. The breaks. She'd be taking a break.
I love taking
Can't
breaks.
believe that.
She'll do her makeup. She'll take a break. She'll do her mascara. She'll take a break. She'll curl her hair. She'll take a break.
You're
She'll
kidding.
go get stuff ready to leave. She'll take a break.
I wander a lot in the morning. Like, it doesn't make any sense. I wander a lot. I
That's your
do my
ADD,
mascara.
Yes.
She has a different kind.
Yeah, I
She's
will.
thinking about everything else she's
Yeah.
gonna do. So she goes and does something little.
Yeah, and it's because you got to break up the tasks. Because if you give me all the tasks at once and expect me to do them, now I'm not doing any of them.
I am
Like the veggie tray.
I'm like this. I got 45 minutes. You better rush. I will slap on some makeup, not give myself no time to pick an outfit, throw it on. I can't change it now because I don't got time. And now I'm irritated because I need to make my bed. And that feels like 5 minutes is going to take 90 years.
Right.
And I'm like, ugh, pissed off. I'm just rushing.
But then you get here and you look good, except there's one part of
My
you
back
that,
head, back
yeah,
my head.
you don't believe in
I
looking
know,
at the
I was
back
gonna
of your
bring that
head.
up. Like, do other people look at the back of their heads? And that's the rusher in me. I'm like this. I see the front. It's good. I gotta go. I don't have time to check out of that.
I love it. Courtney says the back of my head is none of my business.
No.
And I'm like, there's some days it should
I
be
know.
your business.
I need my people to be like, we need to. That Cadillac is showing.
Yeah,
It's
because
hilarious. 'cause-
It will lay.
Yeah.
Like this.
yeah.
And I know it do be doing that, but I don't see it.
no, you can't feel it. You
No.
can't feel that. See, I feel like I could feel a slight breeze when my calic's showing. on the back of my head.
And it's always the worst when I don't blow dry my hair.
Mm-hmm.
Then the whole
Do you
week
go to
it's
bed with it
ruined.
wet?
Yeah.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my
I
word.
know. I need to. I've been the last 3 weeks. I've been better at it, and I've been trying to just throw a little something in there. I'm like, my friends see the back of my head.
My mom always looked at the back of her head.
Mine did too.
Yeah.
With a mirror. And
Yeah.
But my mom had short hair. So she always, did like curls and had to make sure that the curls was laying good.
Yeah.
I had
Yeah.
long hair and I'm like, the front looks fine.
Yeah, none of my business what's going on back there. It's none of my business.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, I gotta know
What
the back of my head looks like.
Yeah. So I wonder if other people do that.
I know.
Anybody
We gotta know, ladies. Are you a rusher and you just doing your hair real quick and getting out, or do you check out the back of your head before you leave? I gotta know.
Even if I'm in a rush, I'm looking at the back of my head, Courtney.
Yeah,
I think
that's included.
I really feel like it's the boy in me. Like
That old tomboy's still in there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She is.
Sent Des a meme that said, I really do be wanting to be a girly girl, but the bro in me
The bro and you will not die.
will not die. I got the makeup down, I can curl my hair, but there's certain things I'm like, it'll do.
Yeah. Good enough. Good enough. Close enough.
Should we do some Thanksgiving questions?
Yeah.
Okay. Do y'all be Black Friday shopping?
No, I only went a couple times with you.
No, never.
No, never. I don't be doing it anymore. I did used to go.
Mm-hmm. I know.
And I would leave. I was never the one that left like right after Thanksgiving dinner and went shopping. That's psycho.
It is psycho. 'Cause, yeah.
But I would get up at 6 and be there ready at like 7. I could never go too early.
I can remember people getting up at like 3 a.m.
Yeah.
heading to Boise. I'm like, why?
And standing in line.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I wouldn't stand in no line.
There is nothing I want that bad. Not even
No.
food.
No.
No, are you sure? You
I won't
wouldn't
stand in line.
Are
I'm not
you
gonna.
sure?
If we go out to eat and you have to wait 45 minutes, I'm like, I can grab a sandwich somewhere.
Yeah.
Go home and make my own.
Right? I'm
Dee's not waiting for
I'm
food.
not
She ain't
waiting.
She'll wait at the table politely, but she's not waiting in line for food.
Nope.
So do you prefer Thanksgiving dinner at 2 p.m., 6 p.m., or whenever it's ready? Do you have a
I
preference?
think 2 to 3. I like it early because, everybody's gathered and
Somebody's house.
then, and then you're not staying too late, at their house and wearing out your welcome. So, yeah.
I feel I'm that same way.
You?
I like it at 2 p.m. too, so that I don't have to go clean.
She got to clean her house.
Sorry.
Sorry, I gotta go. I gotta go clean my house.
Enjoy the peppercini tray.
Keep them leftovers.
Danielle's favorite pepperoncinis.
Make sure you put them in Ziplocs for me. I'll be back tomorrow to pick them up.
Do you like stuffing inside the turkey or cooked outside?
Outside. Yeah.
Same.
I don't want to stuff the turkey
No.
because it's mushy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It gets mushy.
And I don't know. I have never prepped a turkey. I've never cooked one. I know it's such a shock after hearing about my veggie trays, but I can't.
If you ever cooked a turkey, Desiree, you would never be able to eat it.
That's true.
That is true.
It's very true about me.
You don't
Make you
need,
sick.
yeah.
I don't like to prepare meat. And I definitely don't like to dig a turkey neck out of a turkey butt. No, just like,
Is it
and
the butt that
people.
you dig it out of, or is it
The cavity.
the neck? It is, right?
No, it's the butt cavity.
It is.
Well,
Yeah, because the legs are
legs
back
pointed.
by it.
That's right.
I mean, I know you people got their heads up their asses, but it's probably not that.
Y'all, she got an ad jokes.
I do. I'll be here all day.
If you had to eliminate one Thanksgiving dish, which would it be?
which would yours be, Courtney?
If I had to, eliminate one Thanksgiving dish. I could care less about cranberry sauce.
That's exactly what I was going to say. I don't want cranberry
No.
sauce.
I could care
No.
less about. I feel like that's a lot of people's.
Yeah.
It actually, the cranberry sauce on a turkey sandwich
Yeah.
is actually really good.
That
But
does sound
just
good.
eating on top of stuffing and stuff, I'm not interested.
No, me either.
I-
That's because we all like savory though.
Yeah.
We're
Yes.
savory.
Yeah.
We're not sweet girls.
I also don't like the sweet potato casserole that it doesn't show up every year.
Yeah.
But like the sweet potatoes with the marshmallows
not
on
my
top.
jam
ugh,
either.
Yeah.
Not my jam.
so terrible.
My
Yeah.
husband loves it.
Isn't it a Eastern thing?
I don't know.
I
I think it is.
Yeah.
Rachel makes it
Be a
every
Yankee
year,
thing.
but I think Matt's from Connecticut,
Connecticut, yeah.
Yeah.
and Josh. I think Josh had it every year. And He's
Probably.
from Michigan.
Yeah.
So yeah, Midwest and Eastern thing. That is funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there's one more turkey question. Let's see. Rank these Thanksgiving staples: turkey, stuffing, mashed potatoes, and pumpkin pie.
Like what order?
What order would you rank them? Turkey, stuffing, potatoes, and pie.
About like that. So turkey is
What you want first?
first, and then the
Stuffing.
stuffing and potatoes, and I really could care less about the pie.
pie.
What about you?
I think I would be mashed taters.
First?
I'm such a bad kid.
No.
Mashed potatoes, turkey, pumpkin pie stuffing. Stuffing's not my fave.
What kind do you have? Bread?
My
Stovetop.
mom makes one that goes in the side to turkey. And it's, you pull apart the bread and you
Oh, yeah, it's
put
bread.
lots of sage and stuff, and then you put it in so it's real, like, clumped together, mushy. I can't do it because of the texture.
Yeah.
Rachel makes one that's like breads. It's a different kind of bread, though. It's not like a white bread. And she does it in a crock pot, and it's got like sausage and different. That one's good. I like that
yeah.
one.
I could get behind that one. When it's the mushy one that's inside the turkey.
And it's all clumpy together. I can't do it.
And if I'm being
Cornbread stuff.
Yeah, that's good. I think that might be what they use.
I wish we didn't do turkey for Thanksgiving.
Why?
I don't know. It's starting to get up there with chicken for me.
Oh, it's close.
Just like a
Yeah. It would be hard when you don't like chicken. If you had to rank them, what would it be? Turkey, stuffing, potatoes, pumpkin pie.
potatoes, pumpkin pie, stuffing, turkey. Like if you ever look at my Thanksgiving plate, I have the littlest piece of turkey on it. And that's just because it's tradition. Because if it wasn't tradition, I would be like this.
Well, if you ever hosted Thanksgiving, you could make a ham, or I like prime rib.
Yeah.
That's why we do Christmas.
I know. Always got a good piece of beef.
Red meat. I feel that way too. I like turkey, but once a year. Yeah, I don't mind it on a sandwich or something, but I for Thanksgiving I like turkey.
Well, I mean, I guess I eat turkey sandwiches.
You do?
Yeah. But not, I struggle with like deli turkey.
Yeah.
Do you know why?
'Cause
Something
you see the
snappy
things
in it.
So once, when I was pregnant with Sophia, I went through this phase where I really liked turkey, right? Because you fixate on things when you're pregnant, and you're like, that doesn't make me sick, and that it tastes good. And I had gotten a piece of the deli turkey. It was at the restaurant, and you remember they used to slice the turkey. Well, I took a bite, chewed, and swallowed, and there was like a bone or something in there, and it scratched all the way down my throat, and I was sick forever.
Oh man, yeah, not eating that again.
And
Yeah.
you're done.
Yeah. And ever since then, I've struggled with it, just like chicken. So stupid.
No, it's really what happens
Yeah.
to most people.
My family loves turkey sandwiches, deli. I don't know. I don't know. So, well,
You got any more?
no, I don't think so.
Well, that's it. Hope you liked it.
Courtney said, "Cut. We're done."
If you guys, we had our first fan photo
Oh yeah,
last
that's
night.
so cool.
It was the best. She's one of our listeners that's been listening for a long time, Loretta, and her.
Oh my gosh! Do you know what I called her last night?
What?
Linda. I'm the worst, Loretta. I'm so sorry. I called her Linda.
Dang, no, just Loretta.
I was overwhelmed. I'm the worst. I can't believe that. I need to send her flowers.
And her husband was the sweetest. He said that he listens to and he enjoys it. And then they wanted a picture with us, you guys. We felt
That's so cool.
important, but
Yeah.
we know we're not.
Felt famous.
So important. I called her the wrong name.
Yeah,
I feel like the worst human right now. At least it started with an L, I
and
guess.
you apologized. So
Yeah, a public apology.
yeah, public apology.
That's
Good job.
worst.
But we thought that was sweet. But if you guys could go like, follow, share, listen, we would appreciate it. We do have our giveaway going on. If you haven't seen that, that's on our Instagram page. That's done on Friday. So we'll be picking somebody and we're excited about that. And I think that's it. We hope you guys have a happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Thanks
Yeah.
for giving us some of your time today, Dee.
Yeah, Dee was
You're welcome. I enjoyed it.
Good. Now you just get to hang out with us all the time.
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah.
Still.
We'll be wrapping you into some more bullshit.
loves
Buckle up.
I do. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it.
See you later, homegirls.